Hello everyone. How are you doing? Are you looking forward to the holidays? Well, I do. And did you already start baking? I did. And these are the traditional Christmas biscuits that I made. But I'm showing you these so you can admire my baking skills. In fact, when it comes to baking, I'm just a beginner. What I do for a living is studying cardiac arrhythmias, situations when the natural rhythm of the heart is disturbed, so the heart cannot pump blood properly. These situations can be pretty dangerous and may even lead to death. Therefore, it's important to identify people with the highest risk for such arrhythmia. Sometimes it's pretty difficult to tell why a certain person has an arrhythmia. Just look at these biscuits. They all look more or less the same, don't they? But if you have a closer look, you can find out some differences. That's because I used two different shapes to cut out these biscuits. I did that just for the sake of time to speed up the whole process. But do differences in shape and size of human heart make the heart more vulnerable to arrhythmia? To find it out, I'm using computer simulations of human heart. Basically, I create virtual heart in my computer so I can test how vulnerable to arrhythmia this heart is. You can see example of two such models in the bottom right corner. These hearts are very similar, but the top heart can sustain arrhythmia, that's this red zigzag line, for much longer than the bottom heart. The main difference between these hearts is that the top heart has a thick aortic valve. When this valve doesn't work properly, it takes more effort for the heart to pump blood, and therefore the heart gets bigger. Basically, it's the same mechanism like when you're exercising and your muscles grow. Using computer simulations of human heart, we found out that replacement of the aortic valve doesn't have benefit only for the blood circulation, but it can also decrease the chance for getting an arrhythmia. And that's pretty cool, right? But let's not forget, not all the hearts are the same. Therefore, in the next step, we want to identify if there are particular sizes or shapes, or whether it's a male or a female heart, that makes the heart more vulnerable to arrhythmia. Because with such knowledge, we can identify patients with the highest risk for arrhythmia, so they can see a specialist, ideally early enough, before they even get an arrhythmia. So to answer the question, do shape differences matter? When it comes to human hearts and arrhythmia, yes, they do. And when it comes to biscuits, well, probably they don't, but let's find ourselves. I prepared some of these biscuits for you, so each of you can make an opinion. Thank you for your attention.